low in the 50s. Be sure to track the system also at weathernationtv.com.
A nor'easter barreling down on the East Coast will bring a chance of rain and snow to the mid-Atlantic states. I'm meteorologist Cristela Alonzo. Thanks for joining us here on Weather Nation. Washington, D.C., a very cloudy night over our National Mall. We are looking, though, for temperatures in the higher elevations of Virginia, West Virginia, and Maryland into much of Pennsylvania to New Jersey to be cold enough for snow. And that's why we have winter weather advisories in purple. We have winter storm watches in blue and winter storm warnings in pink. That's where we're going to see the heaviest of the accumulation. Along the coast, temperatures warm enough for all rain, and that's prompted flood watches for all of the counties shaded in green, lasting us into Tuesday evening. The main area of rain and snow likely to move in as we work into Tuesday and Wednesday. You can see that coastal low building its way to the north. That'll bring rain into the early morning hours of Tuesday, and then that heavy area of snow in northern Pennsylvania into Tuesday afternoon. And throughout the Appalachians, we're looking for that snow to continue into the day on Wednesday. Cloud cover lingering across much of the region into Wednesday as well, with the exception of some clearing along the coast. In parts of Pennsylvania where we have that warning, could see as much as 6 to 12 inches of snow. Otherwise, about 3 to 6 in the advisory as we work our way through the next few days. And some heavy rain along the coast as well. Could see as much as 2 to 4 inches.
And now it's time for your local weather.
Huh? What'd you say?
Hi there, I'm First Alert meteorologist Eric Groh. A nasty, messy night on tap with a coastal system arriving, bringing us rain showers, especially after midnight. The rain could be heavy at times and just cold. 34 in Rockville and downtown Washington, 36 in Bowie, 35 in Fairfax, right at the freezing point in Leesburg. And there actually is a winter weather advisory in effect for northern and western portions of Loudoun counties because of the potential for a wintry mix there. 32 in Frederick as well. You might see a brief period of sleet or freezing rain. 34 in Damascus, 29 in Westminster and in Gettysburg. There is the potential for an accumulation of ice or sleet, maybe even some snow in those locations. The winter weather advisory is in effect for portions of our area to the west of I-81 as well. So that includes the Potomac Highlands, where you're likely to see plenty of snow falling during the overnight hours. A light accumulation is possible in places like Moorfield and Romney with a low of 28, 30 degrees in Cumberland with a light accumulation possible. Once we get toward Hagerstown, we're going to see more of a mix than just an all-snow event. It does look like we could see some snowflakes mixing in with sleet, maybe even some freezing rain as well. With a low of 31 degrees, it will be below freezing overnight tonight. Morton and Culpeper, though, we stay above freezing. It's going to be a cold rain, a low 34 in Morton and 35 in Culpeper. But in the Shenandoah Valley, we dip just below that freezing mark, so that critical drop in temperature leading to the potential for some sleet, freezing rain, and snow. 30 in Woodstock with a few snow showers. Luray, 31. You could have a mixture of sleet and freezing rain along with the snow in those spots. But of course, southern Maryland, you tend to be a little milder, and that will be the case overnight tonight as well. 36 in Leonardtown, 37 in Colonial Beach, 38 in Cambridge, and 36 in Fredericksburg with just a cold rain falling. And the same deal at the beach. 42 in Rehoboth, 44 in Ocean City with cold rain, and it will be a little bit windy from time to time as well. And that's the case in the Beltway as well. We're going to see those wind gusts in the 20 to 25 mile an hour range, maybe even peaking around 30 miles per hour at times as the system pulls away in the afternoon. Tuesday is a yellow alert day primarily because of the rain, which could be heavy at times during the morning commute. Then on Wednesday, we'll see some wraparound moisture producing the potential for rain and showers, maybe even a flurry on Thursday, but sunshine returns for the weekend.
Meet Frank. Frank's ready to put in
a comedian who co-created and stars on our very own comedy series in Step Up. It airs Friday nights at 8:30 on ABC. Here's the lovely Cristela Alonzo. About yourself, where are you all right?
I'm practicing dress, so I'm trying to get comfortable.
Would you like me to harness your hog? Look out! Hey,
that was my nickname in college.
Now, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? Where are you from? This part
I'm from South Texas. I grew up in a border town called
South Texas.
Yeah.
Oh. Border town. What is that like? It's a very thought, the notion of tumbleweed, the dry land.
Cartels. You know, a lot of
big.
No, it was 5,000 people, and now it's a lot more. I was actually there this weekend to be the Grand Marshal of their Christmas parade.
Wow.
And over 200,000 people showed up at the parade.
Congratulations.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
That's wonderful.
It was really awesome.
How does a young girl, what was the nature of upbringing? Were you, what kind of school kind of
I grew up in for the first 8 years of my life, we were daughters in an abandoned diner in Texas. It's Texas, yeah.
That's right.
Practical homes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should hope it means I just the word.
Yeah. How many people in the family?
There was 4 and my mom, single mom. Yeah, I grew up in a diner. I thought everybody grew up in a diner when I was a kid. You know?
Now, was it like an abandoned?
Abandoned diner, didn't have any electricity, no running water. My mom used to cook on a space heater that she would turn up and put a pot on top of the space heater. And
wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was. I thought everybody grew up like that, and then when I was in my 20s, I was in LA, and I was telling my friends how I grew up. And they're like, Stella, you were poor. And I was like, what? No way. And I called my brothers, and I'm like, my friends think I was poor. And they're like, yeah, we were. We were pretty poor. Oh, okay. It was pretty crazy.
And how many years did that go on? I mean, what sort of saved you and your family from that?
It was 8 years. We could finally afford to move into a small house, and you know, it was a kind of a bad neighborhood where I grew up. So I spent my childhood watching TV, and my family watched you. Like my mom loved you. Never learned how to speak English. Loved you. I mean, loved you.
Wow.
Like loved you. She that does this. I like it. I like the guy that. I like the guy.
But I mean, it is a remarkable story.
It is.
And as you know better than anyone, is sadly not a singular story in this country. It happens by the millions. And congratulations to your mother and whoever else helped you through this.
It was my mom. It was just all my mom. It was, you know, I think she was. We were part of the American dream, the American success story. I'm very lucky. I could have never imagined that I would have the opportunity I have, and you know, to even be here right now is just incredible. I mean, I have a TV show, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to have this to show other kids like me that I could do it if I could do it. So it's just remarkable. I love it.
And your mother is still alive?
Actually, my mom passed away. I guess 11 years ago, and I couldn't afford therapy when she passed away, and that's why I started doing stand-up. I wanted to tell stories about my mom, and it ended up that my stand-up all about my family, telling stories, and that ended up being the premise of my show. It was just telling stories from my mom. So actually just growing up the way I did, and my stories got me to where I am. It was just me being myself. I'm really thinking about it.
Well, this is a story. Congratulations to the show, and one would hope that the show then brings hope to others who might be in similar situations to yours.
Exactly. I think that TV, when I grew up, was my best friend, and I think that TV is something that can be so great and so educational and so inspiring if you do it the right way. And I feel like there's so many shows that have positive things to give to people, and I hope that my show can be one of those shows as well. I mean, I love it. TV has always been my first love.
Well, have you heard about this guy by an anaconda? They talk about another. Cristela Alonzo, God bless
Thank
you.
you so much.
I'm sorry your mother's not with us. An amazing story. TV Cristela on ABC. We'll be right back on Green.
This season, 2 is better than 1 at K&G. Right now, suits buy 2 jackets plus 2 pants or 2...